Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from jagfx.com. It is Saturday, the 8th of July, 2023. This is just my weekly analysis video where we go over all the pairs I'm trading, the Forex pairs I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergent trading methods from my books. Like always, hope everyone's weekend's going well. It is 10:20 a.m. just about local here on a Saturday morning here in sunny Kampot, Cambodia. It's probably about 28 degrees Celsius outside. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit from our American friends, but it's pretty warm. I've just turned the fan off and I'm already feeling it. So sitting here in my usual work uniform, which is just a pair of boxer shorts basically. If you like the video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That's always appreciated. Look, I know they're not the most exciting videos on the planet. I get that. There's not much effort when it comes to production and making them look pretty or anything like that. But we're just trying to get the message across. So let's have a look at it. Normally what we do is have a look at the news for the week ahead. So we go to my free Forex factory economic calendar. Now, I'm just in last week still. Now, you see, just to show you, look, even the experts get this wrong. This is for Friday. So Friday, that's just last night, basically, for us, for everyone. This column here in the middle, there's three columns. This column in the middle is what the experts predict the numbers will be. Now, look at the employment change of Canada. The experts thought it'd be come in at 19.8 and it came in at 59.9. Now, that's just, they got it so wrong there, so wrong. 5.3 unemployment rate coming at 5.4. Yeah, it's only 0.1%, but it's a big difference in such a low number. And when we get to the US, 0.3, they come in at 0.4. Yeah, 224, 209, so they're pretty close there. And unemployment rate in the US, they got it spot on, 3.6 and 3.6. But this sort of blows me away that they get it so wrong. 20,000 to 60,000, that's just crazy numbers. Anyhow, let's have a look at the week ahead. That's past news. I just get that sometimes I got to be in my bonnet about the so-called experts. All right, let's have a look at the week ahead. Just make sure the right dates here. The good thing about Forex Factory is you can set it up to suit your own time zone, which for me, I'm in Cambodia, obviously, Indochina time, so it's all my local time. I only want to look at high impact news. You just go up here somewhere. Where is it? Hang on a sec. I'll find it. There's must be there. Is that filters? Yeah. So you can put the filters. So I've only highlighted the high impact news. I want all news type events. Basically, I want all pairs except the CNY, which I think is that the Chinese thing? I don't apply that. So apply filter. So yeah. So high impact events, that's the red ones. So Sunday, the Bank of England's governor speaking, which really doesn't worry me. And he's talking again on Monday. So Monday, that's the only news. Tuesday, claimant count change out of the UK. Wednesday, all right. Wednesday, we start to crank up a bit. New Zealand interest rates. Not expecting a rate change by looks. So that's a big one on Wednesday. Then we've got a couple more talking heads. CPI numbers out of the US, which can be a market mover. And, Canada, Canadian interest rates. They're expecting a rate rise, 0.25%. So our Canadian friends, if you've got a mortgage, expect a bit more pain if it comes to fruition. So that's, what's that? New Zealand and Canadian interest rate news next week. And Thursday, what do we got? GDP out of the UK, USD, PPI numbers, unemployment claims. Friday, holiday in New Zealand, holiday in France, and US prelim UOM consumer sentiment. No idea what it is. If you don't know what anything is, if you're just curious about what it is, all you do is come across here and click on this little yellow box envelope, and it gives you a bit of an idea what it is. So University of Michigan, latest release, I don't know what it is. And it tells you what you can expect if the numbers come in wrong and etc. Wah, wah, wah. So just click on that. That's it for the news. New Zealand interest rates, Canadian interest rates. That's probably the big things, and the CPI numbers out of the US, core price index. All right. Now let's have a look at a Word document that I normally show on, if I can find it. High probability, there it is. Now, if you've never seen my charts before, you got no idea. Most people that watch these videos have read my book, so they know exactly what they're looking at. There are some that don't. Have a read of this. Just explains the indicators, the lines, the settings, etc. I normally go through it the chart anyway, in the video through the charts. But if you don't know what they are, just have a read of this. Like I always say, I appreciate that English is not everyone's first language, and I apologise for my Australian accent. If you wanted me to keep my original accent, which was Scottish, you'd be even more pissed off. So it's lucky. You thank your stars I'm speaking Australian and not. You definitely need subtitles or speaking Scottish. No offence to my Scottish friends, obviously. But yeah, have a read of this. The main indicator is the MACD Platinum, which is down the bottom of the chart, below the price chart. It's a zero lag MACD. Generally, I'm looking to buy when it's below the zero level and sell when it's above the zero level. I use it as a trade entry tool and also trade management tool. So, as I said, you can pause the video, take a screenshot or whatever, have a read of that. It's a pretty boring document, but it just gives you a few ideas what's going on. All right, let's have a look at the charts themselves while I have some coffee. It's time to pause the video if I can find my pause button. Okay, back on. This is TradingView. All my analysis is done on TradingView. I trade off MT5 by the majority of my trading and some MT4, but most of it's done on MT5. I still haven't even looked at trading off TradingView. It just looks too clunky for me, so I just do my analysis on there. It's easy for me to write notes on the charts, and it just looks prettier. It's funny though when I get a chart gets a bit messy or a bit. I still switch over to one of my MT5 charts to have a look at it. I don't know why, but sometimes I just think the MT4, MT5 charts are a bit cleaner than TradingView, and a lot easier to go back in historical data and stuff like that. I just find sometimes, yeah. But anyway, here's TradingView. This is my watch list on the right. It's alphabetical order. It's only a sample size of all the pairs on the Forex. It's not all 28 pairs. It's in. So I'm not a trade signal provider. These are just trades, setups, examples of trade setups and trade management. I call these all at the time. So for me, the market opens at 4 a.m. in the morning. Local, that's daily candle, new daily candle, 4 a.m. I don't get out of bed till 6. I'm generally on the charts by sort of 6:30 in the morning. And I call the trades. If there's a new trade or some trade management, I call it, mark it up, take a screenshot, and with the new trades anyway, take a screenshot and put that in the JagFX groups, which is the Facebook group, Telegram channels, and Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. So it's all very transparent at the time, no hindsight type trading, if you know what I mean. Same with all the trade management. All right, let's have a look. So as I said, it's in alphabetical order. If it's highlighted in light blue, it means there's trade or trades on and some action's been taken. Highlighted in dark blue, which I think that one there is dark blue, just means there's a trade on, no action taken as yet. No highlight means no trades on. And in orange means something's happened that I want to talk to you about in the video. Now, I can tell you for Monday, there is no new trades and there's no trade management for Monday. The good thing about TradingView compared to MT4, MT5 is TradingView will let me know exactly what's happening on a Monday. Will let me know exactly what's happening for Monday's open based on Friday's close. Whereas MT4, MT5 don't do that until actual Monday open. It's no big disadvantage by any means, but it's just one of those little things that TradingView just makes life a lot easier. It means if I can have 1 beer or 10 beers on a Sunday because I know what's happening on a Monday morning. So this, like I said, it's an alphabetical. Now we'll start with the AusCAD. First cap off the rank. Now you'll see that the information on the right is my most recent trade. There are times in some pairs I'll have multiple trades on. In this case, I've got a sell and I've got a buy. Sells are red, buys are blue. You look at my notes. So this is a sell. You'll generally see the pair, the date, what the signal is. So it's a new sell signal. And if it's like the most recent one, I'll have all the notes and why I took it. When I've got the old ones, I delete the notes. So here's, for example, this buy trade here on the 4th of July. New buy signal. High risk trade is trading against the trend. The trend is down. You can look at the moving averages. The trend is down. High risk trade. And my thoughts and why I took the trade. You can read those notes there. That's the same notes that are on the charts when I post a screenshot. Stop loss down here, normally marked up, the most recent stop loss. Any red dotted lines are stop loss. So this sell, for example, took the sell here on the, I'm going to take it, 21st of June. And there's some trade management already noted there. So 27th of June closed half. So let's have a look at 27th, 23rd, 26th. So on the open of this candle here, MACD platinum through the zero level at a previous low. Took the sell, took it closed half, and looks like it only went down a little bit lower before bouncing up. Then took the buy on the 4th of July. As I said, high risk trade. There's a stop there, and it's going up in my favour. In the meantime, I can't lose on the sell, so it's giving me some downside protection. The trend is down. You can just look at the market; it's heading down. You can see it. So I like to sell. And even if the sell stop gets taken out, it means I'm winning on the buy, and it'll give me an opportunity. MACD platinum below the zero level, MACD platinum go up towards the zero level, close at half, drag the stop up, put myself in a no-lose position there. So basically just looking for the big moves, and I'm happy to take half, where I took half on the sell. Can't lose on the second half, all good. The buy's looking good at the moment, so that's the AusCAD. Just make sure I'm recording here. Yeah, Oz Japanese yen took a while, but we're starting to go in the right direction. Took a sell on the 21st of June, which is here. Gone sideways, sideways, sideways. If you trade in any of these yen pairs, you would see all this sideways action. I've been trading the 4-hour chart on the pound yen. And talk about for the last couple of weeks, I just can't. It's just not moving anywhere fast to the downside. Grinding slowly up. It's a death by 1,000 cuts. But we're all good. So we've slowly on the Aussie yen gone down. I've dragged my stop down. The initial stop was at 98.243. I've dragged it down to 96.985. It just, the MACD platinum through the zero level, so I'm reducing risk. So the original stop was up here somewhere. And I've reduced my risk by at least 50% and just brought it across these. If it takes out these highs here, it's a no-go. Ideally, I drew this line across here. Ideally, I want to see price go down to the moving averages. That's what I'm looking for before I sort of close half. So I'm just watching it now, but I've reduced the overall risk. It's the same as if I went in with one lot and I'd say remove half a lot from that trade. I've moved my stop down. It's the same thing. So I've reduced the risk by half. So it's not looking that good, but at least we're on the right side of the entry level and we're heading in the right direction. The stop's being dragged down. Aussie USD, what are we in here? A couple of trades. All right. In a sell from the 21st of June, going well. 29th of June close half, so let's have a look at 29th of June. Please tell me it's in here somewhere. Yes. I love it when I look like a superstar. Now, why did I close half there? MACD platinum through the zero level, just closed half, and there's fair few pips there. What are we getting at? About 67.85, 66.03. So yeah, good move. Couple hundred pips there. Closed half right there. Jeez, I like it when, and I did call that at the time. So no. So now we've got this sort of. I've drawn this little blue line in here because it's sort of price came down to it again and it's bounced off nicely on Friday. In the meantime, I took a buy on the 5th of July. And straight away it's gone against me, which happens a lot. But come Friday, we're back up at my entry level. So I can't lose on the sell, already locked in some profit there, and the stop's now down here inside the entry level, so I can't lose on the second half. And the buy, here's my stop here, came down, touched the previous lows, but didn't hit nowhere near my stop. Now we're back at the entry level, which is looking good on the buy. MACD Platinum below the zero level. That's why I took the buy. It's a bit hard, might be a bit hard to see the zero. Maybe it's just because I'm staring into bright lights on my screen here. I can't see much. The zero level's there. So I'll just put my line across there. That's a zero level. So if you can't see it, yeah. So we're looking good on the Aussie USD on the sell and the buy at the moment. Euro CAD highlighted in orange. It must be for a reason. All right, yeah. Now, what I do is and I've called these already in the groups, I leave them on the charts just to show you guys for the weekend video what happened. So we're in a sell from the 2nd of May. There it is there. Closed half on the 9th of May, which wasn't much of a, probably in here somewhere. Yeah, so closed half here. Eventually dragged my stop down there. It's been stopped out. So that's a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now I took another sell here on the 27th of June. Here's all my notes here. Had the same stop in place, and it was stopped out on the 6th of July. Stopped out for a full loss. So it wasn't a huge loss, but it was a full loss. Stopped out. There's an opposite QMP filtered dot, which is not a valid buy signal. The MACD Platinum was above the zero level. You could make an argument that you could take a buy here based on the fact that this low here hasn't been broken. So you could say that's a support level. But it's just not one of my things in this trading. In my private trading, I think I've taken buys there based on that support level. But that's a completely different sort of thing. I've got different sort of trade management rules. So we've taken a loss on the second sell, and we've had a good win on the first sell. So all I do is leave those on the charts to show you guys. So I will tidy that up after the video. I like purple, so wrong one, you idiot. Jesus, Jim. 50-50 chance you blow it. Now I've got to look at the Euro Yen, work out what I'm doing with the Euro Yen. All right. That's a light blue one. All right. What we got here on the Euro, we jump from the Euro CAD to Euro Yen. Euro Yen. First of, where we are. 23rd of March, we're in a buy. So all the way back here, and there's a stop loss in play there. I generally trail the stop between the 50 and the 100 EMAs. So it's an uptrend. Look, it's a big uptrend. The moving averages 240, 100, and the 50 are spreading. They're stacked to the upside. They're spreading. You can just look at the market. It's going up. You don't need the moving averages to tell you that, but it just helps. So use the stop loss trailing there. Can't lose on that buy. Cannot lose on that buy. There's all my notes there. In the meantime, I think I've taken a couple of sells. Not sure if I took that one. Can't remember. Definitely took this one. The grey vertical line means I took it. And that was, 1st of June. So let's have a look. Yeah, stopped out for a full loss. So bang, through my stop, wherever that was. And in the meantime, on the 5th of July, we've taken another sell. There's a little bit of a resistance level on price here. And as you can see, the MACD is a long way above the zero level. Price is a long way above the moving averages. Generally, the moving averages go to price, or price goes to the moving average. So you expect something there. I call it an extreme. It's probably not an extreme as such, but that's what I call it. MACD Platinum a long way above the zero level. Taking a sell there. I've got a buy in place. Give me some downside protection. And so far, so good. We're heading in the right direction. Now, I'm looking at two things here. MACD Platinum heading towards the zero level, which is right here. Still a little distance to go. And price going to the moving averages. But as I said, I've got this nice big buy. When I get in there, when I get in the buy, 142,739. What's price now? What is it? 155. Big move. Looking good. Right, Euro USD. Just make sure I'm recording here now. Damn, girl. All right. One thing is, good thing, we're in a buy because the sell's not looking that good. We're in a buy from the 2nd of June. So that's here. And I've already, you can see my 15th of June close up. Let's have a look at the 15th of June. I'm thinking it might be up here somewhere. Yeah. So on the, on the open of that candle, not good. Then the big move happened. We can't lose on the buy, so we're good there. So my stop's basically where I closed half. So I probably left a few pips on the table there. In the meantime, price has gone up. I've taken this sell here. So this is the 26th of June. Took a sell here. As I said, these are all called at the time. Took a couple of days to get going in my favour. Then Thursday, not so good to me. Friday, definitely not good to me. Stops up here, so we're locked in. My stop on the remaining buy, it came close, but luckily I wasn't stopped out, so I'm still in this partial buy. So the good thing is, even though the sell's going against me, this partial buy is helping to offset any potential loss on the sell side. That's why I say, especially for our American friends, US friends and that, and other jurisdictions, they can't buy and sell at the same time. Seriously, if you're going to trade like this, you need to have a broker. Or if you can't have a broker that allows this, then have two accounts with the same broker where you can buy and sell the same pair and just balance out your accounts or something like that. You just need this sort of stuff going on the daily chart. The daily signals don't come that often, so you don't really want to miss out. And, taking a higher risk trade like this sell here, it's nice to have this buy that gives you some sort of insurance or some protection. I just can't stress that enough. If you're serious about your trading, you find a way around your country's rules and regulations and keep them within the laws. I'm not suggesting you break any laws, but just use your smarts, think out of the box, think left field, that sort of stuff. So Euro USD looking good on the buy, not so good on the sell. Pound Aussie, highlighted in orange, means something happened. Let's have a look here. All right. So the buy signal, we're looking good on this buy. We've got a buy from the 7th of Feb, which is all the way back here. Stop loss in place here. Can't lose on that. All good. Life's good. Here's all my trade management notes on that. Then I took another buy on the 21st of June. And what have I done here? 27th of June, closed half. So let's have a look. 27th of June. So on the open of this candle, this buy here, close half there, all good. I did drag my stop up. And the 5th of July, I closed. I think that's on, it's on that sell signal. I've got a sell signal on the 5th of July. I closed that buy. So we closed that buy for a profit. So 21st of June, 5th of July, closed for an overall profit. And the reason I closed it is we had this sell signal, and there's no use staying in two buys. I'm in a big winning buy, so I've already got my protection, my insurance locked in. Can't lose there. Took the sell trade. There's a nice double top, which is now hopefully going to be a triple top. It's come very close to my stop. Didn't touch it. This is from the 5th of July, this sell trade. Didn't touch my stop, very close to it, as you can see. The stop was in place from the start. You can go back and look at the previous screenshots. You'll see that there. Nothing's changed. Came within a few pips, and so we're out of this buy in the middle here. This buy's gone, profit, and we've got this buy on in a sell that's not looking that flash. So that's a chart I will tidy up once I finish the video. Pound Swiss, also highlighted in orange. Now, let's have a look. So I think it's in the sells. Yeah, all right. So 22nd of June, took the sell here. 29th of June, closed half. So let's have a look at 29th. Tell me to news somewhere, please, please. Yes, yes. So on the open of that candle, closed half. Again, looking like a superstar there. I don't know why or how I do that sometimes. Mainly because the MACD is through the zero level. So it's a part of the rules. Price is close to the moving averages. It was a high risk trade to begin with. So yeah, closing half there. Dragged the stop down. And on the 4th of July, stopped out for an overall small profit. So where's the 4th of July? This candle here, yeah, bang, up we go. Stopped out. So that sells out. In the meantime, I've taken this buy here. You can read my notes. I've even got hard to get excited about this setup. But I do like the hidden bullish divergence there. So you can see the green trend line. Higher lows on price and lower lows on the MACD platinum. So it's definitely hidden divergence. price has come back to the moving averages or close to them, which I like, and price is heading up. But we're not going anywhere fast at the moment. It's a funny pair to trade at the moment. Look at all these spiky candle things. You know, the candles are small bodies and like a lot of spikes on the candles through here. But we're heading in the right direction. We've got a stop in place down there. And I forgot to mention, anytime you see these green lines, they're normally a big number. In this case, it's the 1.100 level. Probably, oh, and the pound Swiss. So look at the Aussie USD, for example. Yeah, on the Aussie USD, you got the green lines. This is the 65 cent level. If you go back in history, you'll see it's like support resistance. And this one's a 70 cent level. So that's all that is. So what we're on before the pound Swiss. Sorry, I paused the video. Yeah, pound Swiss. So we're in a buy. I'm not looking super excited. This blue line here is just like, you know, resistance, resistance, resistance. Broke through it, but didn't really hold. Came back down. Now back at it again. Now there's two schools of thoughts on resistance support levels. A lot of people say that the more touches or the more times it goes to it, the stronger they are. Other people say the more touches it go to it, the more chances eventually going to break through. So who knows? So pound Swiss highlighted because I stopped out of that sell trade. So I'll fix that chart up once the video's done. The right one. Yeah, we're all good. Right, pound yen. In a sell, and eventually it's going in my favour. I've had 1, 2, 3 cracks at this sell, all based on all high risk trades against the trend. So if you normally risk 2% on a trade, these sort of trades you're only looking at 1% or 0.75% or 0.5% or something. So they're not horrendous. And eventually took another sell here. MACD platinum a long way above the zero level. Price a long way from the moving averages. Big divergence. Look, it's not huge, but its price has gone up, obviously, but the MACD platinum really hasn't followed. People ask me about how far back to look in divergences. With regular divergence, as long as it takes, generally. Hidden divergence, normally I'm not sort of looking back any further than about here somewhere. But regular, there's always, you got to remember this is Forex. So Forex, we're talking about the UK pound and the Japanese yen. Two stable economies on the planet. Neither is going to go to zero. Neither is going to go to the moon. So unlike stocks where they can go to zero, can go to the moon, Forex pairs aren't doing that. Governments and central banks want to keep their currency within a range against other currencies when it comes to trading, imports, exports, that sort of stuff. So, I remember when the Aussie was like $1.18 against US dollar. I remember when it was like 44 cents against US dollar. So it's not, some governments, like with the Australian dollar against US dollar, I think the Australian government's happy to keep it within that 70 cent, 65 to 75 cent range. That's their sweet spot. And I'm assuming the same is the same with the UK, the Japanese yen, stuff like that. So what I'm saying a long way is I'm happy to take trades to the sell side, the short side, in currencies, all right? It's not like stocks or anything like that. So anyway, getting back to the pound yen, I took a sell here. It's gone against me for about a week and a bit, and we're now back at the entry level, so going nowhere fast in a long way. Right, pound USD, what we're in the pound pairs. Now, the pound is a pair that it's frustrating me. I'm not losing any money on it, but I'm not making any money. That's the thing. I sort of took this buy and got out of break even and took the sell. Now, all right, this is a good call. All right, we've got it. And the reason it's highlighted in orange is the reason for that. And it will be purple in a minute. But all right, we took the sell. I took the sell, and I did take the sell on the 29th of June. So it's all good. Went down, went down, went down. It's high risk trade, trading against the uptrend. You can read my notes there. And I was seriously considering getting out somewhere in here, but the MACD platinum was still not really at the zero level, and price hadn't got close to the moving averages. Bang, bang. And then I just waited too long, and it just bounced straight up back to the entry level. But on the 5th of July, which is right here, I called an exit, which is good. I got out at break even, and I did this, so I know. So we're out at break even. Good result. Then there's this buy signal, green dot on the QMP filter and green dot on the MACD Platinum. And I said I'm not going to take it. There's a few reasons I wasn't going to take it. One, price didn't sort of come back close enough to the MAs. Two, the MACD Platinum was just below the zero level, which was not really to my liking. Three, we're sort of getting close to this previous high here. And four, there was big news out that affect the US dollar on Friday, the non-farm payrolls, the employment numbers out of the US. Hindsight, I probably should have taken it and I would have been in the money. But like I said, it's given me a bit of grief. Now, what's going to happen now by the looks? Now, you can see, all right, we'll just start to draw a couple of trend lines there with my... Probably rabbiting on a bit too much in this video, but we'll give it a bit of a shot here. Now, what I'm thinking now, and I'm looking at, is going to be a potential divergence setting up here, right? So there's MACD Platinum's way down here. So we've got high here, which is equivalent to that high. Price is going to break that high there. I'm just about, if it turns, that'll be great because it'll be a great double top, but I don't think it will. So this is a bit of preparation. So we can probably give it a, yeah, there we go. We're already at some sort of divergence. Now, just keep on adjusting those trend lines until they're no longer valid and remove them from the chart. So we're at a break even there. All good. I could have probably done better, but we didn't. Not losing any money. All right, USD CAD, highlighted in orange. I've been rabbiting on. We're getting 31 minutes already, so let's have a look. We'll get through this. Took a sell here on the 2nd of June. Stop, and there's my trade management. So 9th of June closed half, so let's have a look at 9th of June. Yeah, damn. MACD Platinum through the zero level. Yeah, dragged the stop down. Basically at the same place. Gave up a lot of profit there. I could have probably done better there. But the sell's out. 6th of July stopped out for an overall profit. Probably could have done better. Probably should drag that stop down a bit further. But it was downtrend. I was just trying to give it a bit of room to move. In the meantime, we took a buy, going nowhere fast. I did initially drag my stop up, and bang, up she went. This is where I'm going to look good. This is where I'm going to look good. So 7th of July closed half. Let's have a look at the 7th of July on the open of that candle there. Yeah, baby. Closed half there. Closed half, a couple of reasons. MACD Platinum's already through the zero level. Prices at the moving averages. It was a high-risk trade against the trend. Prices at the moving average, and there was Canadian interest rate news due, employment news due out that day. So closed half there, and bang, down she goes. So again, makes me look like a superstar where I've got out at half. Like not always, they're messed up there, but here looks good. So it's USD CAD. I'll fix up that chart. So stopped out the sell, all good, and we're in a no lose on the buy. It's a pair I normally absolutely shit can, but it's been kind to me in the last few months, the USD CAD. USD Japanese yen. In a buy from all the way back here. Where's that? 30th of March. From there, there's my notes. You can read the notes. Yeah, all good. Stop up here. Can't lose. And we took a sell on Friday, the 7th of July, on Friday, and bang, down she goes. Broke the trend line. Life's looking good on the sell. MACD Platinum still above the zero level. Stop in place there. Yeah, looking good on the yen. Japanese yen, all good. Gold. XAU USD in a sell still from the, was that 12th of May? It's this one. Yeah, 12th of May. Sell there, stop there, can't lose. These numbers here, 1800, 2000, big numbers on gold. So yeah, got up to 2000, really struggled. Took a buy there. We lost on that one, which is, but we've got to sell. And we've got another buy here. It's just sort of going sideways at the moment. MACD Platinum set the zero level, but because I've got the sell on, no rush to do anything stupid. I've dragged the sell stop right down. And we're just about at my entry level. So that's gold. Next three, just more for out of curiosity, US dollar. Definitely a sell signal there, so we'll mark that up as a sell, hopefully. So all these red, blues, buy sells. So these are all valid. Looking at the MACD Platinum like you would with any trading. There's a 0 level sell signal. Now, as a sell, I would take. Ooh, yeah, I'm looking at trading I keep on saying it every video, and I actually am trading it. I am trading it, but on a lower time frame. Yeah, that's a trade I'll probably take. It's a big move though, and it's MACD Platinum's close to 0 level. Yeah. US 500, US stock market heading up. Yeah, it's heading up nicely. Yeah, there is big divergence forming there potentially. This could keep on going up though, and the divergence is no longer valid. But in the meantime, it's still valid, but it hasn't been confirmed. The blue line's well and truly been broken. All right, BTC, the granddaddy, the gold of crypto, at the 30,000 level. Last trade was this sell here, nice sort of resistance level, and the 30,000 level you think is a big round number. You can see the MACD's heading down. So sell, you're going to take it? I don't know. It's high risk sort of trading against it, isn't it? But that's definitely a sell signal there. So that's it for the charts, folks, boys and girls. I'll probably wrap it on a bit. It's 36 minutes. I digressed a few times there. If you do like the videos, hit the like button and subscribe button. I know they're not the most exciting videos. It's probably the 36 minutes of your life you're not going to get back. I get that. But yeah, everyone's more than welcome to join any of those groups, the JagFX Facebook group, Telegram channels, or the Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. If you want to join the Discord channel, you just have to send me contact me somehow so you can get an invite link. And all's good. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Stay safe wherever you are, and I'll talk to you good folk on Monday. Cheers.